who's for you, who really wants the best for you, who really would do anything for you, who will really help you, who really loves you, who really cares about you. So, I know I said I was going to either be cooking or eating, and this was going to be a podcast, and you know, sometimes you gotta make it sound good, because I don't think I'm about to cook. I don't think I'm about to eat. And I know this ain't about to be no podcast. I mean, like, it is, but like, not the traditional, you know. The only thing it really includes of a podcast is me talking, which is okay with me, you know. So, like, I'm bringing back the real raw and uncut. Like, I feel like it's necessary. But I don't have no designated area right now. No 2 chairs set up, microphone, or a camera. Like, I'm doing this on my phone, you know. I've gotten really back deep into my spiritual journey. I kind of have restarted myself, which is, you know, it's like we're humans, we fuck up, we make mistakes, we get distracted, we get tempted, we get off track. Like that's it's like kind of human nature. And as far as the spiritual journey, you know, nothing's ever gonna be easy. Tests are always gonna be given to you. So the reason why I know I've been backtracking is because I've been going through things that I've already went through, been tested on, passed, moved on from, and now they're coming back up in my life, which kind of like gives me the idea that I am moving backwards, or it's just to see how like strong and determined you really are. A book that I bought to write in every day my thoughts, my feelings, my goals, or just anything in that kind of nature. So like an example, like one of the words that I wrote in was discipline, and I felt like it's just one of those things, you know. I don't really want to explain it because it's kind of like a, you know, for me to know. I really just don't feel like taking the time to explain it. Today I said I was going to talk about the word intention. Like, intention is a really strong word. It's one of those things that I question. Like, it's one of those things that I literally makes me battle between, is this that? Is this person that? Do they mean this? Like, I don't always know the intention behind anyone or any situation. But one thing I do is always question the intention behind anything and anybody. So like, I really don't know if that's I don't know. I'm always questioning somebody's intentions. I don't know somebody's intentions, because you just really know like who's for you, who really wants the best for you, who really would do anything for you, who will really help you, who really loves you, who really cares about you. That's something you will never fucking know. Like, you will never, ever, ever know. Even if somebody tells you the motives and the intention, how can you believe that that's really the motive and intention? It's blowing my mind right now just even talking about it, because it's one of those things you will never know. And it kind of makes me feel like I need to, but it can also be the devil, because the devil causes confusion. What was I saying? I just keep getting distracted. The devil causes confusion. So I try to remember that. I remember when I was in college, I got to the point where I was so depressed in college, y'all. So I remember I had got to this point, my dad's birthday had passed, and I had got really depressed, and I was not going to class. Like, I would not get up and leave my dorm room ever. Like, throughout the day, I would be in my dorm all day. Like, for weeks, I'm missing classes. I'm emailing my teachers. You know, they knew what was going on. My counselor knew what was going on. But it got to a point where I had went to this one advisor or something. I don't know who she was. And she told me this, and it stuck with me since then. The devil causes confusion. He works through people and he works through situations. So it just be a lot of situations and people that I meet and will only know or have a conversation with one time, and it be real deep conversation because it's something that God wants me to know, and he's talking through that person to relay the message to me. Like, you cannot just use that, you know, to yourself to excuse somebody for how they're treating you or how they're acting or what they're putting you through. You cannot excuse that, because if a person was like you on their journey and as invested in God as you, then they will recognize that the devil was trying to work through them, and they would have enough self-control to stop and regain control over their actions, to not make somebody else or cause something to be harder for somebody else. Like, then you'll know, like, is that worth being excused because you recognized and you came back and you apologized and you made up for it, or is it just you? Are you just a fucked up person? If you have to question the intention or motive of somebody in your life, should you just cut them off? Like, am I supposed to figure it out? You know what I mean? Am I better off by myself? Because I would rather be by myself. No family, no friends, no relationship. Because I know I'm not gonna fuck me over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather do that than to go through that or be surrounded by people that I feel like don't really care about me. Because I don't care to be around people enough just to be around people that don't care about me. Now, don't get me wrong. I got some good people in my life. Don't get me wrong. My friends, my family, you know, everything. It's just that the devil be trying to get me, especially when I'm on my journey of like, okay, God, I'm tuning back in. I'm always with God, you know, but sometimes I be having my moments where I'm like too distracted, or I'm too off course, or I'm not locked in enough. Like, I'm not praying every day. I might pray a couple times a week. Like, I'm just so busy, caught up in the everyday life of the material world or the physical world, that I'm not tuned in enough spiritually. Because me, when I'm tuned in spiritually, everything I do has a purpose behind it. It's always messages. I'm always seeing angel numbers. I'm always having random people come up to me like, you know, like, y'all know, it'd be so many instances where people, it's been happening again too. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, people will come up to me just out the blue, you know, DMing me or messaging me or talking to me, strangers. Like, it get real when I'm tuned in with God. It gets serious, you know. And like I said, the devil tried to come. He tried to throw me off course or hit me with some shit that that really probably fucked me up before. You know what I mean? And he trying to just see, like, you think you locked in right now? Like, I bet I can get you type shit. Like, that nigga ain't getting me. Okay, I'm back. I had to go brush this because this is too crazy. Y'all love me though, cause I'm me. You know, at the end of the day, I'm me. Y'all know what comes with me. Y'all know how I am. I know you're watching this video because you actually care to know what I have to say, what I'm going through, you know, or anything. If you just want to just hear me talk, you know, that's why we always like this. One thing I will tell y'all, I'm about to open up a little bit, you know, but nigga, I'm too aware of the game, bruh. You know what I mean? You can't throw me off course with some shit that I already been through. You really think I'm weak like that? Step your way up, bro. Seriously, you gotta come better than that. When I pray, when I'm locked in, like, it was a time where I could confidently say, like, I asked for something, or I asked God to reveal something, tell me something, share something, help me with something, anything. It's going straight to him, and then like immediately after, it's done. Y'all know I go through real life situations, and I never hit it. I always just use this stuff as a testimony. I have to go through it to talk about it, to help y'all go through it and get through it. Even with my daughter and stuff I'm going through, that's how I look at it. Even stuff I'm going through it so she don't have to, or so I can really help her get through it when the time comes. But I've been getting so far off track, like co-parenting. This shit ain't easy. Callie gets older, shit gets easier. She can talk, she can tell me what's wrong, she can communicate, she can ask, you know what I mean? She can use the bathroom on her own, she understands. I'm reading that text. My phone is on Do Not Disturb, so people don't interrupt me when I'm talking. What can make parenting hard, having a child hard, is dealing with the person you have a child with. I know y'all always wanted me to speak on this, and I never really have. But that's the situation that the devil feel like he can make me go through again. This is also one of the things I'm talking about where I say you cannot excuse people for how they treat you or what they put you through. I've been broke up for almost 2 years now. So it's really fucked up. Excuse my language. It's really messed up that a person would try to make things harder for you intentionally. Just falling victim to the flesh, like, you know what I mean? Like, just falling victim to not even trying to better yourself as a human being. Just like, I don't understand how anybody can think anything good is gonna come out of doing someone bad or doing them wrong or making shit harder for them. Like, that shit, I expected more, but this is not the first, second, third, or fourth time that I've been, it's way more than I can even count. When I lived in Houston before I moved to Atlanta, one of the things that drove me to move to Atlanta, okay, not when I moved to Houston. When I was living in Houston, let me slow down. When I was living in Houston, after I broke up, so I was living in Houston for 2 years. I was living in Houston by myself for 1 year. I moved to Atlanta, but when I was living in Houston for that 1 year, after that breakup, it became very difficult. I mean, like, I was doing shit on my own. I would not hear from a person. I would not hear from him for so long. I wouldn't get no help. Texts wouldn't be answered. Calls wouldn't be answered. Like it was to the point where I was going to work, having to work, couldn't work because I had her, couldn't afford school, couldn't afford daycare, don't have no family here, and that's a person intentionally trying to make shit hard to manipulate you back into a situation. Like, thinking something good was gonna come out of a situation from treating someone wrong. So boom, got past that, moved to Atlanta, was closer to my hometown with my family and everything like that, and I had more people, friends, and some family around me versus being 15 hours away from home, no help. The baby's still young, she need this, she need that, can't work, can't do this. Boom, now, fast forward to the present, I'm back in Houston. And I'm back going through the same bullshit. Like, my daughter's about to be 4 in 10 days. 11 days on the 30th, she's about to be 4. She's been alive for 4 years. I've never once stopped being a mother, a mom, a role model, a protector, a provider. I never once out of those 4 years lost my responsibility or stopped my responsibility voluntarily, giving up my responsibility because of anything. It's absolutely nothing that has ever made me stop being a mother to my child. So I know at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be straight. Like, I know it's people still wondering, like, damn, how is she still going? I'm just up and moving states, hopping. I'm jumping. Y'all think I don't see this? I'm moving states like people, more than people even move apartments. I did Indy. I did Arizona. I did Houston. I did Atlanta. And 6 months of being in Atlanta, I'm back in Houston. But I will say this. I absolutely love Houston. Just like y'all hear this, the devil hear this. That's why he be trying to make shit hard for me. You feel me? That's why he be trying to throw shit at me to make, no. I love Houston, absolutely. And I feel like I can see myself here for, I keep saying 3 to 4, but I really think it's gonna be about 3 years. I can see myself here for about 3 years. That means I'll be about 27, 28, excuse me. I'll be about 28, which I always say my prime year was 27. But after this, I don't even see myself moving nowhere besides out the country. Like, 3 years, I don't even be letting y'all know my goals and shit like that, you know, because people be praying on your downfall. So I'll be trying to keep a lot of shit to myself. But I'm also going to speak it into existence because I know my prayer always outweighs the enemy's. I pray 10 times harder than the motherfucker can pray to wish that on me. So 28, I will be out the country. I like change, so that's why I'm saying I'm not going to stay in Houston for the rest of my life. No, because I'm going to get tired of it. But I can say I can comfortably sit here and be happy and do what I need to do and let God do what He needs to do for another 3 to 4 years. After that, I was thinking Canada, but I'm going to Africa, South Africa. Have a big boy crib built from the ground up. Your money be worth 100 times more. You know what I mean? You get way more bang for your buck. shit, just the motherland. It's just, my heart is telling me there. That's gonna be where, I'm making money in the States. You know you bougie when you say States, so when people talk to me about this stuff, I always say that. Like, my money will be made in the States, but I'll be gone out the country. I'll only come back, you know, I probably still have a condo or something in Africa. I mean, I probably have a condo or something here in Houston. I want one in New York, a little penthouse, nice, you know, big boy shit. But my home would be in Africa. So, other than that, share this video, like, comment. You know, y'all know I love y'all comments. I love y'all DM. Like it, and subscribe. Tamisha Nicole. It's been a long journey on YouTube, and y'all still fucking with me, and I still be getting subscribers, and y'all still be watching my old videos, and I hardly even be on here. If it's for me, it's gonna be something for me, like, not something somebody else could do, but you want me to do it, because I'm not gonna do it. Really chasing stability and financial freedom, and just success, honestly. One of the things I've been preaching to the people around me is longevity is way better than temporary satisfaction. Y'all see Kelly's name? I love this tattoo. I really wish I had got it, like, moved it so it ended right here, but it's all good. I love it. I love this tattoo. I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting. And I'll always be my true, authentic self on here. That's why I love YouTube. There ain't nobody here to judge me. No, they be judging. I really do not be giving a fuck, because, like, you on my shit. And you watched. So I couldn't have been too bad if you watched all the way through. So, but you're still here. Y'all, well, I lost my retainer. That motherfucker been gone for like 2 weeks, and then I gotta go pay for another one, and then it takes like 4 weeks for it to be made. That's it for this video, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for watching. And I'm out. My videos are always so long.